Alrighty, in this module, chapter, whatever you'd like to call the section of the course that we're heading into, we are talking about finance. So this is savings account values, loans, retirement accounts. These are all things that we're going to be discussing through this chapter. And it really all stems around that idea of an initial value interest that is either being accrued, like you're gaining money through interest, or you're losing money, especially on a loan where we now owe more than the original loan we took out. That is all interest. And then a final amount, either the amount of the loan that you actually have to pay, the amount that's in your account after a certain number of years. All right, these are all the pieces that we're going to be discussing and solving for throughout this module. So here at the very beginning, we are going to start with the discussion of interest. And with interest, you have to start with a principal amount, the amount that your account either starts with or the amount of a loan that you initially take out. We call that the principal amount. All right, so here you see a starting investment, starting amount of a loan, and then interest is going to be accruing based on this principal amount, and it can accrue in different ways. Simple interest is the one we're going to talk about first. All right, and simple interest is, as it sounds, the most simple of the types of interest, meaning we have one initial amount and interest is based solely on that initial amount, not something that changes throughout time. All right. If we were paying 5% interest on $100 that we borrowed from a friend, we would need to know what is 5% of 100. All right, so just a little small lesson in case you didn't know how you find a percentage of a whole number. We take that whole number, in this case $100, and we have to multiply by the decimal form of 5%. Now, I kind of like to think really percent is per 100. So really it is a dividing by 100. It's going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. And if a little trick, for lack of a better word, to remember that is that you have 2 zeros on your percentage sign. It's going to take that decimal that was after 5, because it was just a regular 5, it's going to move it 2 places to the left, which means that 5% is 0.05. All right, so that is what we are going to multiply 100 by to know what 5% of 100 is, right? You multiply these together and we get 5, meaning that if we borrowed if we borrowed $100 and we needed to repay with 5% interest, we would owe an extra $5 on top of the original 100. So the 100 we borrowed plus the $5 interest, we are going to owe $105 now, not just the $100.